Let's eat. Welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shauna, and if you are new here, we are homeschooling a family of 4 who is in our 7th year of homeschooling, and both parents work and we have kids and they're busy, and today I wanted to come here and share with you a full week of Cook With Me. Before we go any further, guys, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. So, in an effort to go ahead and get back into my systems that serve me so well, I am sharing with you my full week of cooking. So if you have seen my meal planning videos before, which I will try to remember to link one right up here, then you know that I like to have, especially in a busy season, and I feel like I have not been in a busy season for like a wicked long time, but I like to have about 14, like 2 weeks of meals kind of on repeat, and easier meals. I like to shop all at one time for a full month's worth of meals, which is not 30 meals. It's really not. It's more like about 16, 18 because of leftovers, eating out, things like that. I like to shop all at once for that. Unless it's like fresh dairies, fresh veggies, things like that. But like meat, all of that, I like to plan it and do it all at one time. It does feel very expensive that way, but then it kind of isn't on the backside because we're not spending as much every week. But that is what I like to do. I like to have a plan. I like to know not necessarily which meal we're eating which day. There are some meals that I have to plan out based on, if I want to make taco soup, I like to do it after we have tacos, use the leftover taco meat, things like that. But I like to just have a plan of what's going. I know that some nights, Wednesday nights are really busy. We do leftovers. Some nights we're away from home. We do a crock pot meal. I am also currently eating a little bit differently than my family. So that kind of adds another layer to that, just in an effort to get a little healthier. So that is what is happening. Let's see, what else? Oh, we do batch cooking, but I don't think of it as batch cooking. What I think of it as is if I am making meatloaf, then I make enough meatloaf for twice because it's a lot of work to make the meatloaf. And I take a pound of Italian sausage and a pound of ground turkey. So then it makes 1 pound. It just makes sense to me to do it that way. So I will, like, for example, I home make my own red sauce. So for that, I use that to make spaghetti and lasagna. I like to make a big enough batch to cover the month. So we'll have 2 spaghettis and 2 lasagnas. So I do tend to make enough to also serve us later. I almost always, pretty much always make enough. Like if I'm cooking tonight, we could eat it tomorrow for leftovers. My husband takes leftovers for lunch. If we're really busy, we'll eat leftovers at like kids' activities when we've got like a really early dinner time, which is what we do with kids' activities. I know some people will just do like a snack and then push dinner till 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. That is not what we do. What we will do is eat earlier. So we'll eat, at 3:30, 4 o'clock dinner and then do a snack later after activities. So that is just, different strokes for different folks. No right, no wrong. So I thought it would be fun if I took you along in an effort to get back into my own systems, to just share with you what our food looks like for a week. What are we doing? Probably not the shopping and acquisition of so much as just the execution of, because I do have, meal plan videos here on my channel that you can reference because I'm pretty sure I'm making probably the same thing. But let's go ahead and we will jump into a full week of cooking. Let's go. Hey guys, I'm going to start you off on Sunday with making sauce. I bought this pot specifically to make the amount of sauce that I want to make. It makes 4 batches of the sauce that I use. I really do use all of these seasonings. That's a bag of pre-diced and frozen onion. Okay, so yes, 8 cans of diced tomatoes, 4 cans of crushed tomatoes, and I put it all in honestly. Now you guys can tell I measure with my heart, okay? I measure with my love, with my taste buds, and that is how I do this. It's basically like a dump what looks like the normal amount. But I do make 4 batches. Now, why do I make 4 batches? Because I let this stew down all day. So it is quite kind of the event. And so I will do 4 batches, 4 pounds of meat. So I've got 2 servings of spaghetti, 2 servings of lasagna, and then I portion them all out and freeze what we're not using. Anytime I do make it, I go ahead and make spaghetti day of. I made myself some soup here. And then we had some meatballs in the freezer that my daughter wanted to pull out. And that is what goes in the freezer for later for lasagna and spaghetti. Okay, so I am taking you guys along for a week of cooking. Tonight is Monday. We're gonna have pork. I will throw in what I did yesterday, which was Sunday and sauce spaghetti. So pork chops tonight, egg roll in a bowl tomorrow, leftovers on Wednesday because of our schedule, taco ring Thursday, chicken tacos Friday, and then taco soup made with leftovers from Thursday and Friday on Saturday, and then Sunday again will be leftovers. So that's the plan. Okay, so this is Monday. We're gonna do some pork. We're gonna use the air fryer. So we've got just some thin sliced pork chops, some instant potatoes, green beans. I'm gonna do the pork chops with these seasonings. So olive oil, salt, pepper, and a little bit of dill. And then I'm gonna give them a little bit of a crust. I'm gonna mix grated Parmesan with this little bit of Parmesan cheese I have left here and air fry them. So it'll be yummy. Not anticipating many leftovers. Okay, this one's fast, easy. Yes, the sides are out of a package. Don't come at me. I've got a salad for myself. You'll see here in just a minute, as opposed to the potatoes. It's so easy. Just a light crust on there. Pop it in the air fryer. Really easy to go. Again, there was like 1 serving of leftovers of this. Okay, guys, this is egg roll in a bowl. This is jasmine rice, some ground turkey. I was using ground pork for a little while, but I was like, it's just easier to keep buying what I normally buy. Again, no measurements here. And I usually use more coleslaw. And I also normally keep the like egg roll filling and the rice separate. I didn't this day because we had a dinner guest coming over and it just seemed easier to do it this way. Plus I usually have twice the amount of coleslaw that goes in, but my grocery order, they didn't give me like the right size or whatever. It's hard when you're not the one like in the store to do it. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Wednesday. So Wednesday cooking is leftovers because it's our busiest day as far as extras, and so we don't all eat at the same time. So what'll happen usually is the girls will eat early and then have a snack later instead of like a snack and then dinner later. So they flip that, so it's a little easier. And then Dad and I, if possible, will eat together. Sometimes I'll eat with the girls early, and sometimes I'll hang around and wait for him to eat because it pushes kind of later than our normal dinner time. So it's like just a weird, but we make it work. So Wednesdays is leftovers because it has to be leftovers or crock pot or it's just not happening. So that is our Wednesday because we have a really tight squeeze from one activity to getting ready to like needing to eat dinner to be ready for the next thing. So it's like, I know you guys feel me. You have kids. You know what it's like. So that is our Wednesday cooking. We don't. Okay, guys, here I am. I'm just making taco meat with, again, ground turkey. That's what we use kind of anytime you see anything ground, it's ground turkey. And then in the background, I thought it was a good idea to try this like puff pastry dough as opposed to buying the rolls of crescents because I felt like they were expensive. And for whatever reason, our HEB didn't have like their own brand of it. And it did not work as intended, but it is what it is. You will also see this is the first of 3 days of like Mexican inspired taco flavored meals. And honestly, that's okay with my family. I probably would have made the soup just for myself, but it's been cold and it just worked out. So here's the leftovers that I'm going to repurpose for soup later. I just wanted to show you. And here's the finished product. Again, it didn't work as well, so I won't do that again. It was good. Everybody ate and we were happy. Hey guys, Shauna here. It's Friday. I'm holding the tripod, so it's probably looking like we're going down a bumpy road. So yes, okay, so it's Friday, and today we are having chicken taco, but that is a crock pot meal, so let's go get it in the crock pot. Okay, so here I am. I'm gonna make the chicken salsa taco, just ground chicken breast, throw everything in, and I didn't realize I didn't have, usually this calls for sour cream is what makes it creamy, but I didn't have that, but I did have cream cheese, so I just threw in a block of softened cream cheese, bingo, bango, whatever, it's like the same. So that, that's usually most of my cooking is like, what have I got? Here's what I could do. I just make stuff up and don't actually measure. So please don't ask for recipes. Oh no, it just happens. And here is Saturday. As you can see, I just pull out the crock pot with the leftover chicken and I go straight into heating it up. I add some chicken stock, and then I get all of the taco flavored stuff from the whole week and just dump it in. So this is basically just repurposing those leftovers, but in like a yummy, really hearty kind of way. And again, it's been cold and I have been on like the biggest soup kick you would believe. I got these amazing like tortilla strips for salads from HEB. So I'm just dishing it up. All I did was just cook on low all day. So just marrying all that stuff together. So good. I did have some fajita veggies that I meant to throw in, but totally forgot. But look, that's it. That's it. That's what we did. I hope that you found any of that helpful, entertaining, or informative. I'm sure that I did, because selfishly, I'm trying to get myself back into the swing of good habits. And that means that by sharing, it's an accountability for me. So it's like we've got two friends and we're just saying, this is what's going to happen and I'm going to do it and you're going to hold me to it. So I appreciate you for that. Thank you so much, because I need to get back into these things. I can just feel like everything's getting a bit out of sorts and I need to get back into my systems, which I do. I did just share a video on that, now it feels. So thank you. And I hope that you did find this helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. You can find me down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. Please share with us, what is something that you have done in your cooking routine, your meal planning? What is a thing that you have done that has made all of the difference, making it manageable and not stressful? That is something that I would love to know. Please, please, please share with us, because we are all moms trying to homeschool, trying to home keep, trying to raise kids, trying to work, trying to do all the things. So what is the thing that stuck out for you that really flipped the switch and changed something? Let us know.